Hello seekers, welcome to Punneits Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. Now Venus, the planet of beauty, romance, relationship, and the planet that gives experience to our existence, is going in Dhanishtha Nakshatra. Dhanishtha spans both in Capricorn and Aquarius, and this is where it kind of as if it binds the two Saturnian zodiac sign. And when Venus goes in Dhanishtha Nakshatra, Venus is very close to Mars, that to an exalt Mars in Capricorn, which means Venus is under extreme Martian influence. Now, when Venus goes in Dhanishtha Nakshatra, in fact, it goes in Martian Nakshatra because Dhanishtha is ruled by Mars. Venus is now under tremendous influence of Martian energy, and understand that at that moment both Mercury and Saturn will still be in combustion. Because Saturn is combust, Venus, house lord, Capricorn's ruler, Saturn is combust in the second house. That means initially, especially in relationship, there can be a lot of misunderstandings and you might assume certain facts, certain emotions in a certain way, and you may end up taking wrong decisions. So this is the first thing that you will have to be careful. The second thing is that when Venus goes in Dhanishtha, it's more about celebration, it's more about art and craft, it's more about music, it's more about expressing in the poetic way. So those who are involved in such kind of profession certainly will see a great positive boost in their career. Their mood will become better. They will be able to create some masterpieces in their life. If you are into music, then you will see that you will be able to produce some really great piece of art. Definitely this Venus is kind of high on energy, high on testosterone, lot of Martian energy, and this is where the jealousy may come in, this is where the possessiveness may come in. This is where you may try to be more towards luxury, more towards something that is enchanting, and you would want to give immediate relief to your life. The best way in this case is to listen to bhajans. Remember that Dhanishtha is a nakshatra that is blessed by Ashtavasu, 8 Vasus. And the first energy that is associated with this nakshatra is of Apa, that is water element itself. That means it has all sorts of notes, all sorts of emotions, all sorts of colors. So it's kind of like a holistic nakshatra that is complete in itself. So Venus going in Dhanishtha Nakshatra may make you feel that you are complete within yourself, and that is a great quality. But you know what happens when this thing comes? Certain energy, certain people may feel that they are entitled and they may take decision on the basis of self-glory. They will feel that they are at a very high level and they don't need anybody else. This is for people who have highly afflicted Venus or Moon, especially Venus Moon in Gandanta of Ashlesha. So you need to be very careful. Jealousy and similar emotions may hit you hard during this time. Do not compare your life with the artificial life or the life that is in the social media. If you remain grounded, if you use this Martian energy towards creative output of your life, this is a tremendously positive nakshatra transit of Shukra. Now if you see, because Dhanishtha is spanning in both zodiac of Capricorn and Aquarius, it's like a 50-50. Half of the transit will be in Capricorn and half will be in Aquarius. So the second half of the Dhanishtha transit, that means after 5 days of Venus, that means from 7th of March, Venus enters Aquarius. Now this is the time when all your excitement will meet and face the reality. Why? Because now there is Saturn and Sun present in the Aquarius zodiac sign. I will make a very separate video about Venus transit in Aquarius. So please subscribe and stay connected, because it is when you subscribe and you hit the bell icon is when you get notifications of my video and you can stay updated with the all relevant transit and the effect on your life. So please subscribe. Also share the video among family and friends. So Venus will move in Aquarius. It will meet Saturn from Mars to Saturn, Saturn which is combust. So what will Venus see? The Sun behind Saturn. That means Venus is going to feel as if the moment it goes in Aquarius, instead of Saturn, it will see the Sun. That means in certain cases, especially in relationship, in ego, in war, in fight, you will realize that you, with your full energy, will see ego instead of reality, because Saturn is hidden. Which means for the first few days until Saturn comes out of combustion, that means Saturn is now Uday, out of the Ast condition, you will believe that people are showing their ego. This might create a situation where you are not seeing the complete picture. So decide anything that you want to decide after the Saturn is out of combustion, because anything or any decision taken now can be really, really negative. Let's quickly understand different zodiacs and their relevance for this Venus transit in Dhanishtha, and how will it affect you. You have to see this video from your moon sign. I make videos from the ascendant, but I am giving priority to moon sign in this particular video. I repeat, this video is based on your moon sign and I am going planet to planet. Let's discuss. So first is the Martian zodiac sign of Aries and Scorpio. You will be the one that is affected maximum because of this. Why? Because Mars is with Venus, and this is going to affect your ability to react to situation. Your karma will be influenced because of this. Your career will be influenced because of this. So be very careful that not to become jealous, not to be a part of office politics. People who are involved in creative career, people who are involved in energy sector, edtech sector, people who are involved in fashion designing, music, art, creativity, event management, weddings, photography, editing, YouTube, social media will see great boost during this time. In any way, if you are connected to art in any way, you will see that your business will boom during the Venus transit in Dhanishtha. Although it's a 10-day period, maybe you may get a contract, maybe you may get an idea which will give a boost to your business in the future, but certainly this is a very, very good time for you. It's also a relief to this hyperactive Mars, because Mars's masculine energy must be countered by a powerful feminine energy, and Venus is exactly going to do that, which means it is going to act as a relief measure if you are becoming very aggressive, if you are feeling anxiety, or if you are feeling that you are having this great urge to react to situations. Venus in Dhanishtha will make it more refined and will also show you some restraint. It's a very good transit, just that you will have to be very careful in relationships, especially in marriages, and not to dominate the partner. If you have a Mangal dosh in your Kundli, or if you also have an exalted Mars, you need to be extra cautious and extra careful. Also, do not react on the basis of your mood. Try to chant Om Namah Shivaya. Next are the zodiac sign of Venus, Taurus and Libra. See, for you, this is going to affect your marriage, your business, your finances. So you will have to be extra careful here. You need to be cautious of this Venus transit in Dhanishtha, in a way, because your ascendant lord is going in Dhanishtha. Good thing is that you can come in tune, in sync, in rhythm with your body. So yoga is the biggest remedy for you, because your ascendant lord is going in Dhanishtha Nakshatra. The best thing is to be comfortable with what you have. The best thing is being in rhythm, and this can cure your physical problems, especially problems related to, say, muscle and bone. If you have any chemical issue in the body, if your lymph nodes are not functioning properly, if your digestive system is not functioning properly, you can reset it through Ayurveda, through Rasayana Shastra, the Ayurvedic ways of dealing with gastrointestinal problems. Also, if you're having any financial issue, this is going to greatly help you by making your mind creative and making you think. Dhanishtha itself means lot of wealth, the wealthy one. So Venus going there and your ascendant lord being Venus shows that your moon is going to be impacted because of this wealthiness of Dhanishtha, and you will feel the need to be in that comfort zone. So you will create a comfort zone for yourself. So it's a very, very positive transit for you. For you, the recommendation is to pray to Bhagwan Mahalakshmi every evening. Do the Sandhya Vandana, Sandhya Aarti of Mata Lakshmi. The next planet is Mercury, and Mercury is going to have an interesting impact. See, for Mercury, you will see that Gemini and Virgo will be impacted. For the first half of the Venus transit in Dhanishtha, it's more about thinking, it's more about planning, and the second half is more about practical execution. One thing you will have to be very careful, Gemini and Virgo people, is that in your case, the speculative gains has to be avoided. Be very careful there. Before you invest your money, you have to understand that your ascendant Lord Mercury is in combustion. It's in contact with Sun and Saturn, and it is slowly going to move away. And then in future, Mercury will become debilitated with Rahu. That means you may assume things. And because of your assumption, this can create more and more problems. Best way is to relax and keep the business as usual. Keep the flow in the normal pattern. And I'm talking about the moon sign here. So I'm saying that it is going to affect your mind in a way where there will be dilemmas and dharma sankat. Don't worry. If you meditate and if you focus on Bhagwan Ganesh, you will be easily able to manage the mental energies of the Venus transit in Dhanishtha. Jupiterian zodiac sign, Sagittarius and Pisces. This is a financial blessing for you. For Sagittarius and Pisces moon sign, you will see that your mind will be heavily connected to earning more money. So new creative ideas of earning or generating wealth will come, which will help you securing a good job, maybe improvising on your business. And this is a blissful transit, a blessed transit, because your second house for Sagittarius and then the 11th house for Pisces is getting impacted. So if you are stuck in a kind of a situation where you're not getting salary, or if your money is stuck somewhere, this transit is going to be really helpful. Chanting Shri Suktam every evening, doing the Sandhya Vandana of Mata Mahalakshmi, visiting Mahalakshmi temple, donating fruits and sweets on Fridays are some of the remedies by which you will be able to harness the positive energy of Dhanishtha. Also, you can learn some musical instrument as a general advice. Now comes the zodiac signs of Saturn. Now in this case, you are directly impacted because Venus is transiting from Capricorn to Aquarius. That means your ascendant is getting impacted, your moon is getting impacted. So this is the time when you think better about yourself. It's the time to be very creative about yourself. Balancing your masculine and feminine energy is extremely needed. So in this case, praying to Bhagwan Hanuman will ensure that you are being, you have this feeling of surrender. And then also pray to Mata Durga so that your energy becomes divine. And this will create a balance, a harmony within yourself. You may be in a situation where you may have this thought of being somebody, being a bigger person, being a celebrity. You may have this, elevated, exalted thoughts coming in your mind. But this is the time to love yourself. Focus on what is good about you. A little bit of self-interest has to be given more importance. I'm not talking about you to become selfish, but giving yourself a little bit of priority will go a long way when Venus will be in Dhanishtha. Now for the luminaries, for the moon sign of Cancer, this is going to be a Venus transit which will be covering the 7th and the 8th house. So you need to be careful about your marriage, about your relationship, and if you have something to share, if you have something to talk nicely. Because if the rudeness of Mars comes into picture, if the domination of Mars comes into picture, if it can create a scene rather than solving a problem. So be careful there, and you need to balance your emotions nicely. You also have to see that your 7th lord is combust in the 8th house. There is a Sun, Surya in the 8th house, which means there can be financial tussle between your family and your spouse's family, and same goes for business partners. For people who are not in business, not in career, this is the time when you have to be happy with the surroundings. So wake up early in the morning, enjoy the sunrise, and be in the nature, and just be in one, be in sync, be in rhythm. Dhanishtha means being in rhythm. Be in rhythm with the circumstance. Don't be an asura. Asura means somebody who is out of the nature's rhythm. And then comes the solar zodiac sign, Leo. For you, Venus transit will happen from the 6th to 7th house. It's actually relief because 6th house Venus is never good for the moon sign of Surya, the Leo zodiac sign. And when Venus comes in the 7th house, it kind of strikes the balance. So you will be able to manage your work-life balance. You will be able to, figure out ways how to solve the simpler problems, smaller problems of life. But Dhanishtha, in the Venus transit in Dhanishtha in the 7th house, can also create distractions in mind. You may be distracted by some other beauty. So what you should do, you should be distracted by the beauty of nature. With your family, go out and enjoy the nature. Wake up early in the morning, watch the sunrise, and keep praying the Narayana mantra, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, because he is the creator. He is the one that is all beautiful. So just do that, and also listening and chanting Madhurashtakam will be an excellent remedy for you. Starting a new business will be a good chance, and something good that can happen to you. But be very practical. If you know everything, Venus in Dhanishtha can create new opportunities for you, and you will be feeling much more happy. You may not be able to change things around you, but at least you will see that you can understand them better.